Alright, hey y'all, it's Ep.25 back here in the long dark in the Frontier 500. And, so my last episode ended pretty quickly and abruptly and unplanned because I crashed. Now, it was actually the second crash I've had here at the farm. And, now there's been one more, and I think everything's tied to this door right here. Just in case, I haven't been using the back door. I've been coming in and out of the basement. I went up to Signal Hill and used the door that's on the little building that's up there a few times and had no problem. So I think it's just tied to the farmhouse door. So I think as long as I avoid that, should be okay. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm back, and we were working on a wolfskin coat. It's time to get a little warmer. A little more windproofing. And with the addition, of course, of the backpack from Ash Canyon, we got a good amount of carry weight now. So adding a few pounds of carry weight wouldn't be that as big a deal. But I'm gonna scoot up here and I've got a couple more days to kill. And what I thought I'd do is try to get some mapping done. I think today's probably going to be too foggy. Let's just see if it works. Oh, it's working out here. Got a little bit more. But I got a little stash of meat, plenty of water. Cooking skills at level 5. Doing pretty good. I do have some chores to do, though. I think I've got a bunch of birch saplings. And they're lighter, so a birch sapling, if you carve it, you can turn it into 3 arrow shafts. And 3 arrow shafts are lighter than 1 birch sapling. So instead of carrying back all those birch saplings, I'd probably be better off just carving them up and carrying back a bunch of arrow shafts, or as many as I want to take with me. I feel like, I mean, honestly, I could have done it right there and popped another one over here, charcoal-wise. Anyway, there's this huge back area that just isn't going to be on the map unless the weather changes. It's a little dangerous to get back there and get mapping. I get lost around here. Yeah. For me, the big wide open maps are a bit more dangerous. Alright, let's get the outbuildings on here. Why not, right? Didn't have that last time. Poof. But yeah, I mean, look at all this. So much. It's just like the plane crash and stuff is all like back here. And it does loop around. I don't think I left much really in here that was like gotta have it. I'm trying to recall in my brains. I think maybe I left maybe a box of tools or something. I'm not sure. Hammer. Oof. All right. Glad I came back. So I'm wondering if I made that decision just because of the weight. Or if I missed it. I think I'll need it. Maybe I can dig through. I was trying to... I can't remember if I picked up the Polaroid here. I don't think I have. Oops. Oops. Huh. Oh, well. Nothing but junk up there anyway, if there was anything. But yeah, I thought I'd spend a day just kind of goofing around, trying to get some mapping done, and then there's not much left to explore, really. So I've been up to the cave. Oh, wow, hold on. Alright, how do I get out of here? Alright, there's the archery target, so this way, so road's this way, okay. Anyway, I thought I'd just hit a few more bits of the road. See if I could get it, the most of the road on the map. Now you could, if you're a smarter person than I, if you're using this paint and marking places that you've already searched, there's nothing here. I'm trying to sell the paint a little bit more. I think for me, it'll be useful in some of the cave systems to help me not get lost. But trying to use it to mark some things, you know, hunting areas and little things. But we're only about 80 or so days into the playthrough. Let's see. Yeah. So, honestly, there's just I'm still gathering up the main portion of resources at this point, getting the pool together. So having stuff here and there, it's kind of the point. I mean, we've been pulling major resources from different regions into specific spots that I can get to from Mystery Lake and back. So, for instance, I got stuff from Broken Railroad I can go get stuff from. And now I got stuff in Pleasant Valley I can come back and get more stuff from. Same thing I'm going to do when I get back to Mystery Lake, get set up, and get my stuff there. I'm going to head out probably all the way to Desolation Point. Oh, I want to get this... Do I have this bridge? I don't think I have this one. Maybe I do. I think this is Contemplation Bridge, but I wasn't paying attention when I walked over it. It is. So, I want to get up there a little further. But then I'll bring stuff I get from Desolation Point, Crumbling Highway, and Coastal Highway all together in Coastal Highway. And then that'll be like another mini base that I can go and get more stuff from. Now, in 180 days, I'll probably have a bear skin laying in this cave over here. Have some saplings that I'll, I'm in the gluttony of resource right now. Of course. Alright, well, now the question is, go forward or go backwards? I still have time to kill. We can go to Thompson's Crossing. I don't have a ton of food on me, though. But I could technically probably spend the night out here. Got a 6-burner stove at the, whatchamacallit? Community center. I always want to call it like a theater or a playhouse or something. I guess because when I was a kid, that's where they did plays. We got any? Yeah, we got you. Yeah, this is pretty foggy. So I've been pointing out in my Beginner Pilgrim series, that's when these roads, railroads, power lines, they can come in handy. And I was thinking about that when I left. I was like, oh, I'll map sort of parallel to the road. And then hopefully get the parts of the road that I didn't have mapped. And if things go south, blizzard rolls in or the fog like this comes in, well then, I got a pretty clear way of getting back. Or two. I'm going to peek in this house, just see if I left anything. What time of day it is? I could grab a little bit of cloth, probably. Wouldn't hurt. Gather some and then have some when I need it. Yeah, basically anything I left in a drawer or a cabinet, it's probably there for a reason. See if we got that delicious turlet water. We did not. But now I don't have to worry about water tonight. Okay. Guess we're doing a cloth run. I just need something to do. Got a lot of fatigue left too. Let's see what the weather's doing. It could have cleared up. If it cleared up, I might just start walking back and try to map too. Again, I mean, I'm just killing time. The guts probably finished today, so I probably have like another day, maybe 2 days left on the wolf skin, because the wolf skins go 7 days, and the guts are 5. No, it's still garbage out. Still no good. All right, well, let me look around and just give me something to do. Like I said, I can double check. I missed that hammer, right? Maybe I missed something else, or maybe I left something else behind that's worthwhile. Because I thought it was too heavy at the time or something. I don't know. But you can't map in the fog. I don't really have much else to do other than map. And I could easily spend some time walking back down the road. But I'm hoping for maybe spend the night. It's clear in the morning. And I can get that mapping done. And then I'll spend the day kind of walking back. I'm trying. Here we go. I'm like, I'm like, what are you hanging out over? Plus, it's foggy. I didn't think they could hang out in the fog. I thought very foggy and very windy and very snowy. They got better vision than me, so alright. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I'm really kind of getting into the mapping a little bit. It's kind of fun. A lot of times I just don't worry about it. I generally know where I'm at, or at least close enough. Yeah, plus it takes time. Yeah, pretty much got everything here. I like these little things. They don't take very long to get, 6 planks. Or, I mean, reclaimed wood. 6 reclaimed wood from planks. In only 40 minutes. With the hatchet that has recently been sharpened, it was on like 20 some odd percent. I had beaten it up. Been rude to it, mean to it. Poor little axe. I made it out of rock and scrap metal. Or scrap metal. Cloth, I guess. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I'd say this day would be perfect except for the fog. Seriously, I just don't have any... I don't think there's anything in here I can do. I got a ton of tea. I could just run around like a crazy person, I suppose. But yeah, I'm just going to double check the old loot stashes real quick. I might even walk back. Who knows? It could be clear at night. Getting a rubber road. Yeah, I feel... Oh, yeah, I got my fancy ladder. But I was going to say, I feel pretty confident anything of real value has been looted from here. Even the carrots. Yep. So once again, I mean, I really don't have. I mean, other than the interest of the passage of time. There are certainly other places I can map. Yeah, I guess I'll peek in the community center, make sure I didn't leave anything that I didn't, mean to leave here. Probably just go ahead and walk on back. Might get a little chilly when the sun's going down, but. But the good news, of course, is I get the road. I can follow the road all the way there. Should be okay. Well, I could get some of this coal down there. I can all stay here. Yep. Nothing too fancy there. Checked everything in here. Sure did. Yeah, honestly, other than curtains, I can't really think of much. What's my weight like? 92 pounds. Grab a little more coal. Normally I'd probably just drop, you know what, I may drop just a couple of these waters. We'll eat this. Get rid of that. And a couple of that. There we go. Right, I looked in here. Garbage. Yeah. Yep, a little more cloth I could pick up. Well, I feel like listen, it is you know listen, my father used to say it is what it is. It is what it is. You can't necessarily just get all the exciting stuff in every episode. Sometimes you gotta sew, sometimes you gotta cook. Yeah. Sometimes it's just stupid foggy and you can't do what you set out to do anyway. We'll walk back. That'll help burn up some fatigue and sleep through the night. I do feel like Pleasant Valley is one of those places where, you get a decent amount of auroras, so... Might be able to get stuff done tonight. I don't know. But yeah, I guess what I'll do is start working on the arrow shafts in the morning. And just do those for most of the day. I mean, I don't think they go bad or anything. So I probably could just do, try to do as many of the saplings as I can. I'm not going to be able to bring them all with me. But I'd like to get as many back as possible as I could. I thought I'd just give it a shot. It looked kind of like it's lightening up just a little bit. Maybe. No. I'm just thinking I'm getting that glow across the landscape as the sun goes down. Oh well. But yeah, if you're new to the game or unfamiliar with the maps, that mapping can be a good good addition for helping you learn. And then also, you know, when you can get these main features like a road or a railroad or power lines, they can be helpful in these conditions. Although they can, if you get, you know, too comfortable, let's say you run up and down this road twice and you don't see any wolves. You know, it's probably just coincidence. We know we got this bridge, don't we? So kind of a bummer, but anyway, I figure. See, watch. I'll make a bunch of air shafts tomorrow. It'll be a beautiful day. And the day I like, because I was thinking, all right, I'll do air shafts, then I'll go. And the next day I'll do some. Look, it's clearing up. I'm kind of curious. If I can get to that little middle space. I was trying to get to earlier, between the bridge and Thompson's Crossing, before the sun gets too far down. Maybe it'll just let me map it.
The sun is setting. It'll get a lot colder soon.
So I think I want to be kind of not all the way to this rock, but, you know, closer to it than this. All right, I think this is about where I want to be. So I'm going to go just a little bit up on this rise. I don't know if that's going to help me that much. I think this is about where I'd like to be. Yep, perfect. Boom, there it is. All right, so we've got, you know, I was thinking, yeah, missing that one space. I thought this is where I was mapping earlier. So maybe I can get this on the way back. Oh, I think I'm just going to walk a little bit because I believe I heard the little, one of the Aurora bells, and no, there looks like a little green too, so I think it's gonna work out. Yeah, we got an Aurora. Told you. This place is pretty good for him. It's a lot of beautiful nights. A lot of dangerous nights. But if you've been following the playthrough, you know. You know. We're gonna be just fine. Alright, so I think, even though the farm is on here, I want to go a little further past. Alright, so we did this, so we're kind of like right about here, I'd say. So down the bend, I think a little bit, maybe a little bit past the car. And I think I'll have a good portion of this road on the map. And, you know, with the Aurora, obviously it's getting colder. mapping is getting a little more dangerous. But I really only need to worry. I need to worry more about the wind, I think. So yeah, I'd say right about here. Nothing really to get much height on. And we'll just do it. Good enough. I'm not going to do that little tiny piece. I think we can kind of see where that road goes. But this worked out. I'm glad. I might even go a little further. I might go down a little past the farm. Towards the way when you head out to, not Pleasant Valley, to Black Rock. I'm laughing because I left a travois full of stuff in Black Rock. And I started to say, oh, I guess I could go back and get that stuff. But there's no way I'm ever going back there. I mean, no. I already got to go back to Forsaken Airfield to finish out the signal tower thing. So, yeah. I'm good on long walks through long passes. Oh, thank you. Maybe on day 500. So I'll end the series. Wandering off into the bleakness of Black Rock. Anyway, I'm gonna, like I said, I got a clear night. It's cold, but I think if I can get down here in a decent enough amount of time, I don't want to really run, because I am close to 99 pounds. But I would like to try to get a little more on the mapping done down this direction. Then I can kind of feel good about tomorrow. Dedicating a bit more of that to making the arrow shafts, and then that way I don't feel like I'm sitting around inside all day when I could be out mapping. Alright, so I'm going to say probably right about here. We'll see how cold we get, and that'll determine whether I do another piece. Darn it, not quite as far as I thought I was. But yeah, I am going to do one more piece of charcoal. We might get a little chilly on the way back. We'll see. We're pretty warm. The only thing I'm thinking of is, I mean, the good news in my mind, and the reason why I'm just going to go ahead and go for it, is that it's not snowing. And with the aurora going on, it's not going to snow, so I'm going to get cold, but I'm not going to be soaking wet, and I don't really need to worry about a blizzard popping in on me. It could happen on the way back. I mean, the aurora could end. I think right around this pole should do it. It might help if I went a little further, but I think... There we go. We at least got the edge of it. But yeah, I gotta walk against the wind, too. Which is gonna slow me down a bit. try to use the terrain for a little bit of a windbreak. Keep me a little warmer, speed things up a little bit, but there's just not much to use here. It's going to be kind of rough on the way back. But this main road, for the most part, is done. I don't know if I'll do any more mapping. We'll see. Like I said, I think I'll be able to spend tomorrow working on the arrow shafts. The next day working on the wolfskin coat, hopefully. And then it's time to figure out what's going on with me back to Mystery Lake. And the hammer's one of those things where it's good news, it's always good to have a spare, but it does weigh 4 pounds. It's not going to do me any good here. It would do me... It would be better if I could bring it back to Mystery Lake. But I don't think I'm going to do it on this trip. I think I could get better use out of that 4 pounds, 4.5 pounds. The other thing I think is one of the things I want to work on when I get back to Mystery Lake this time, when we start, yeah, now we're down to 2 bars. Yeah, I'm glad I left. Is start making some arrowheads. Or not arrowheads, start actually making some arrows. Get the archery skill up. And I do have the lighter rifle, and of course, if I get that, if I do, you know, I was trying to decide, should I go? All right, when I get back to Mystery Lake, in my mind, I have 2 options: go to Forsaken Airfield, right? Go to Forsaken Airfield, and then turn on the thing and get my prize. Or do what I would normally do and would like to do, and that's go all the way out to Desolation Point and back and finish up my looting, my first round of looting.
Always making my head feel thick.
And the other thing is, I don't think I don't believe I turned on the signal tower for Forlorn Muskeg either. All right, I'm going in the basement. Wish me luck. No blue screen. 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 Whew. Yeah, so far the basement's been working out. It just, I don't know, the front door. 3 crashes. I don't trust it. Okay, what kind of grub I got laying around? Most of it's probably out front, actually. Crappy can of corn. I don't like that's doing me any good anyway. I got water. Might as well have some tunes. I know. think we'll have more luck with these pork and beans here. There we go. Astrid's Meal of Champion, an old can of corn and cold pork and beans, and a cattail. Good night, sweet princess. We'll see you in the morning. Alright, we're fully rested. It's, you know. Thing is, I probably can't see very well. I do have a bit of junk on me I can get rid of. The only thing I wish I had was a book. I don't think I have any. That are unread. You can always break up more furniture. Oh, we got guns, and more guns. Oh, we also got archery. Oh, we got a firebug. Huh. Alright. Yeah, why not? I was gonna say, it might actually be bright enough for me to just go ahead and read this. There we go. Yeah, I can see a little bit. Alright, feather, mushroom. I don't know why I'm toting these around. This thing. Yeah, we got 2 hammers here. Drop around. Beat that whetstone up. I tell you what, though, I'm really thinking about one of the other things I'm going to need to do is go and forge a bunch of tools at some point. Because the whetstones have just been eluding me fairly consistently throughout this entire playthrough. So, I figure, yeah, I'll do the Forlorn Musket thing, turn the signal tower on, but I'll probably do some forging while I'm there. Make some spare hatchets and knives. And then, I guess pick them up on the way back from Forsaken Airfield. Is what I'm going to have to do. Alright, let's see. How many of these things have I got? I got so many. I guess I'll get them all downstairs. And then, yeah, I guess I better grab that beat up whetstone I was just talking about. Probably gonna need that one too. Because you need your knife to make the arrow shafts. Man, it's been a minute. I don't know. Usually I try to make 2 hatchets and 2 knives. Hopefully I did that. I'm assuming I did. I'll save a little fuel and just kind of creep around in the dark here. It'll get a little brighter in a minute. I don't think tool. Yeah, it's the knife. 39 minutes. I'll make a few. And then pop out the door and go pick up a wolf steak. I know, Astrid, I'm working on it, but you can make a few more arrow shafts for you. You get your drink of water. More arrow shafts. No water. Alright, one more. It's not beating up the knife as badly as I thought. I started out at 85%. I'm down to what? Probably like 84 now. Or I mean 80. No, it's really dark in here today. But I got plenty of water. I definitely need some meat, though. Again, we'll use the basement door. I mean, one, because we're here, and two, that's just what we're doing. Like I said, I keep crashing when I go out the front door. Other doors are working fine. But I don't don't trust the back door in this house either. But the basement seems to be working. But yeah, I did a little work before I did my last video and it crashed, and I thought, well, that's just random because Long Dark hardly ever crashes. And then my last video ended because it crashed. And then I came back to goof around a little bit and it crashed again. So I don't know what's going on with this front door, but no thank you. Alright, we got our nice big pile of dog meat. Let's grab a couple pieces. Did we get any little ones? No, good. So how many arrow shafts do we have? We have 18. And we're looking at, like I said, 18. So 18, here's a good crossover. So 18 birch saplings, right? Weigh almost 8 pounds. Where 18 arrow shafts barely weigh 2. So converting them is going to let me bring a ton of these back with me to Mystery Lake, as opposed to trying to carry them as saplings. So taking the time to do this. Now, obviously, I'm waiting on the wolf skins to cure, so, you know.
I think I can use this.
Not right now. Bastard, we can't use that right now. But yeah. I'll bring most of this pile back, if not all of it. And then I'll just stick them in a drawer and I'll have, you know, however many arrow shafts this is going to be. A ridiculous amount. I'm going to end up with so many arrow shafts, I'm probably going to end up having to leave some behind. Just because of the weight. %, so we're down about 10%, 11%. About a percentage each time. I thought it was going to be worse than that, though, honestly. Yeah. You can have some lunch. There you go. Nice wolf steak. There. Quit smacking your lips. Alright, how we doing? We got 45 arrow shafts. I don't even have that many arrowheads. 9 saplings. We're up to about 5 pounds. So you see what I'm saying? I'm going to end up probably close to that 8-pound area where I was with, you know, the 18 saplings. I started out with more than 20 when I came down here, obviously. So whenever you can, if you're in a position to convert them, you know, go for it. Now let's do one more. I think I can get one more set done before the sun goes down too far. Well, I might be able to do one more. Oh, it's going to be close. Got it. Alright. So I have 6 saplings left. I'll probably just leave those on the ground. And let's check out the total weight. For 54 saplings is just under 6 pounds. So that is, you know, I might be able to get all of those back. Didn't use up too much fatigue today. So I might look for some furniture around the house to bust apart. With my bare hands! Because I can't use a tool. Because it's dark. Apparently, swinging an axe at a chair in the middle of the night is not recommended. Whatever. Whatever. The furniture has to be something that doesn't have a cushion on it. Oh, I'm looking at you. Oh. Yeah. So sometime tomorrow, it should be ready to go. Although I think it'll be closer to the evening time. Everybody's got a cushion. Look at you. Oh, nope, you don't. Alright. Put you away. Mr. Chair. What? I thought it was a cushion. Oh well. I guess certain chairs you just can't tear apart with your bare hands. Ridiculous. What about you? Nope. You? Wow, the furniture in this place is terrible. We got our maples. Those are for bows. I don't think I'll be making any more of the travois. Yeah, I don't really have too much to do. Not like I need to cook a bunch of stuff. Your aura was last night, so... I think I'll sharpen my knife. And then call it a night and just play with the hours. Gotcha. Alright. Yep. If I can find a chair to rip apart, I'll do it. But I think I pretty much ripped apart all that furniture already. Unless this stuff is going to take a hatchet. What about you? Huh. There we go. Bare hands. Monsters. Alright, let's see if I can find the other one in the dark. Ooh, table. Table. Chair. Chair. Table. Table, chair. Oh. Sometimes you can just spark it and you can figure out where stuff is. Or you just turn it on. There's your pizza. There it is. Oh yeah. I'm stuck by the TV. Come to me and help me kill some time. Beautiful. Let's see. Nah, I'm not even gonna bother. There's a TV here on the floor that makes things impossible. All right. So I think I'm going to sleep in little bits of pieces just in case I luck out and get a second Aurora. Plus I need to kill some time. Well, maybe not. Alright, let's see what happens. We'll do like 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't think there's going to be an Aurora because there was one the night before. Nothing. At this point, might as well sleep through the rest of the night. Get up and read. Yeah, I wish I had known I had so many books left. I would have started reading a bit more. I'd like to not have to carry these back with me. But I'm thinking I'll probably get some done today because that wolfskin coat's still not going to be quite ready. The coat. The wolf skins aren't going to be ready. Hello. Getting pretty close, but yeah, I still think it's going to take a good bit of today. Chuck those in there. 54 arrows. I mean, come on. I do have saplings, a few back in Mystery Lake. But since I'm definitely going to be coming back here at some point, it won't hurt to leave those on the ground. Boy, if I have a fire, it's going to be just great. I don't need any wood. Cloth. I don't know if I did all the sewing or not. Maybe I could do some sewing for some sewing skill. Let's see if I'm level 3 yet. If I'm level 3, I don't even need to worry about it too much. Although I do want to get all my skills up. Not quite. To level 5. So there's a few things I could work on. And I got a ton of sewing kits while I was here. Maybe I'll do some sewing. Sewing, reading, sewing, reading, rowing, reading. I'd rather not carry the books around. I would like to get mending up to level 3 though. Now the guns book is going to have to come with me no matter what because it's 25 hours. I don't know how far into it I am, but not that far. But I'll take that fire skill. There's a pound 10 I don't need to carry around with me. Alright, so I guess I could probably knock that archery book out. And this, not even worry about it, just take the one back I need. Another thing you can do, of course, we'll go out through the basement. And doing it here is actually one of the best places to do it. So, unfortunately, like I said, it could just be my playthrough. You know, don't necessarily not use that door. But the great thing about this place is the porch. It's a screened-in porch. You can go out, you can spot wolves and bears before you get in any kind of danger. You know, you can have a listen if they're not right where, they're invisible. Wow. Invisible range. It's a weird thing to say. Invisible range. Because it's like saying invisible. But you're not. Come on! No blue screen, no blue screen. It is a beautiful day. Perfect. But let's just say we just came out this door. We came out here on the porch. Look, it's a beautiful day. You don't want to get the crazy effect for being inside too long. Here you go. Just come out on the porch and read. Now, of course, you got to watch the temperature. But if it's snowing or even a blizzard and you're not getting cold, go for a read. Although this may count as an interior, I don't know. Hopefully not. It's a little more dangerous to read outside, obviously. Right? But we could lessen the danger by coming out here. So again, if it's sunny enough, I could sew out here. I can read out here. And I can keep my sanity in check. And not have to spend the night in the car or something. Couple more wolf steaks. The other thing is, too, that if it's a bright moonlit night tonight, I can continue sewing or reading or whatever I want to do outdoors where I wouldn't be able to do it inside where it's going to be too dark. So sometimes that's another real nice benefit to things like caves and the places I like to call indoor-outdoor places where you can get some light inside at night. Remember, check those skins. I'm betting they might be done. Now, the wolfskin coat, I don't remember if I need... Oh, look at that. 1%, 2%. This one got laid down a little bit after the others, so I had to go out and get it later. So probably won't be able to work on that until tomorrow. Won't be able to get started on it until tomorrow. Wolfskin coat, I'm going to say with the if it's the improvised knife that it takes to work it, it's going to take a long time. Here, let me get some of the water off the floor here. So I think I'll sew instead. Might fix that aviator's cap up just to have a spare that's in good shape. Do what I do. Fix the garbage stuff. This is fine. Do that. Again, I just want the sewing skill, so I don't really care that much. Look at all these sewing kits. Absolutely ridiculous. Didn't find hardly any clothing, though. Oh, yeah, so I'm going to try to repair this. Hopefully one-shot it. Yes. And then everything else, like I said, it's really just for score. I think I'll be able to tell if it goes up while I'm doing it, because the chance of success should go up, I think, to 95%. Which is why I want to get mending all the way up. So then I don't have to worry about fails. I mean, when you have 95% chance of success, you hardly ever fail, so. And then I can spend the rest of this run not even worrying about it. Sewing will be a hobby to get to level 5 for kicks and giggles. Something to do to keep me busy over 500 days instead of something that I need to desperately get done so I stop having to worry about failing when it really matters. Not quite there. I think this is a pretty quick repair, yes. And that's probably going to be getting to the point where it's too dark, I would say. But I'm betting I moved the board just a little bit. Level 2 to 3 doesn't take too much. Oh, look, yeah, I'm probably like maybe 1 repair away. Maybe 2. I don't really need anything. No, it's not, you know. I don't think it's worth a match just to, find something to do. But Could play with the curtains. And get a nice stash of cloth going. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. It'll take a little fuel. I got some fuel. Remember, fuel's a renewable resource. We'll be doing a lot of fishing at some point. And every time I cook a fish, I get a little bit of oil. And believe me, I'm going to cook a lot of fish. So there's going to be plenty of oil. So even on the hardest difficulties, remember, you know, now you got to get established. You got to get, you know, certain things happening. But there are certain resources you don't have to worry about using sometimes a bit much of. Like coal respawns in caves. Yeah, just not. The camp office I can do in the dark. This place, not so much. But I needed to kill some time. I've got way too much fatigue as usual because we didn't do anything but stand around and whittle and read and sew. Oh yeah, I need to fix my boots. I wonder if I could. I'll probably just do it here before I leave. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else I really need to do right now. Might be able to sleep through the night at this point, so I'm going to give it a go. Pleasant Valley is always one of those places where I try to get some mending done. And get a nice stash of cloth. Come on, let me find the bed in the dark. Get a nice stash of cloth, and again, I will be back multiple times. Not only to just get stuff and take it back to Mystery Lake, but to hunt and to come here and even just to have some other place to hang out. Sometimes it's just nice to go somewhere else. I like to come here. My favorite second spot to really just kind of chill and live in is Coastal Highway. A lot of action, a lot of fun places to go. Even after you've looted it, there's you can find stuff washed up on the ice and a lot of things to keep you busy. Alright, didn't quite make it till morning. Doesn't matter. We're going to sharpen my knife back up here. And that's what you're always looking to do in the long dark. You're always trying to multitask, you know. No matter what the situation is, no matter how hard or difficult. No Goa or Pilgrim mode. I got time to kill. I might as well do some maintenance here. Get that sharpening skill up too a little bit. Yeah, it's up to 88. Might as well top off the hatchet. There we go. Nice. And I've talked about these plenty of times. I can throw it on the floor, use it for decoration. I can put it in a drawer. It'll disappear forever. Up to you. Yeah, I don't really have too much to do. Look at all that cloth. Fantastic. Yay, pizza. Alright, I'll have a snack. Top off the tank. and hope it's late enough to read. Oh, I don't have my book. Alright, I finished that other book. Alright, by the time I get downstairs. Although that book doesn't really matter so much. So I'll probably just kill time until I can get the... Well, I'll just go get the stuff together for... my wolfskin coat.
Not sure I can carry much more.
I think it's 4. Might have enough. I think I'm going to try. First, I'm going to see if I can fix my boots. 93, that's not bad. Let me just do it while I'm here. It's an hour and 21 minutes, that's why. And I have the cured skin, so why not? Perfect, that worked. And then, I know it's going to take a long time, but I'm still thinking about getting that sewing skill up, so... What's left? A t-shirt and a sweater. Of course. That's why we're going for mending 3. There it is. I got it. Beautiful. All right. 95% chance from here on out. And like I said, I want to get all the skills up to level 5 in this playthrough. So we'll throw all these back in the drawer here. And next time I come through, they'll have depleted again and I can repair them again. This will switch out the aviator's cap. I might bring that back with me to Mystery, though. Having the spare there makes a bit more sense than having it here. Awesome. Alright, about time to start making this wolf coat, right? Yes, sir. Alright, we got everything we need. Get water.
This gear.
Probably gonna be light on the food, but I got some garbage with me. Alright. Time to get back into the main point. Getting that warmth up. This is about it. It's about time to leave. I get this coat made. Figure out what I'm carrying with me, my weight and everything, and then it's time to go. I'm excited. I'm ready to get out of Pleasant Valley, that's for sure. Alright. Let's see. So, 32 hours. It's going to take a couple days. Not as bad as I thought, though. I thought it might be 40. I think that's more like the bear skin, maybe. Or maybe it's the moose. One of them's really a long time. Anyway, well, all right. Wolfskin coat. Let's go. We can put 5 hours in right now. It is going to be pretty rough on the knife, though. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. That improvised knife is just, it's not very tough. So I figure we're going to spend a good part of a morning or a day, evening, whatever, at resharpening the knife. So I'm just going to put it like for 8 hours. I'm assuming it's going to get dark. An aurora would be fantastic. I just scooted that in there. Yeah, but I can't, of course, control that. And I've had them a couple of nights in a row, so... Yeah. That's probably not happening. Alright, let's waste a little more oil. We already talked about that. It's a good deal. We got plenty of it. I think I'll run outside and grab some meat, see what the weather looks like. Get some fresh air. Poor Astrid. She's been stuck inside for days. But remember that trick about going out on the porch? Now, like I said, I'm using the basement because the front door is glitched. It keeps crashing my game. But, you know, in your game, you can probably plan it out, and I would, because like I said, you can keep an eye out on animals. Wow. Okay.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
It's a blizzard is what it is. That's what I get. That's what I get. It's caffeinated beverage time. I need to wake up a little bit. I'm feeling a little bleh. There we go. Anyway. Yep. Now, here's the giggles and the problems. You know, there are certain places that are great. This isn't one of the best places for crafting. It's just not. I'm going to waste a match. Or wait, do I have a fire striker? Whatever. I'm going to waste a fire. Oh, I got a fire striker. How many books? I don't need them. 100%. Never mind. All right. Look at me with my fire skill. This house in particular, you may notice,
Oh, yeah.
pretty loud during a blizzard. I doubt I'm
Sure,
going to
I'm
need that
hearing
much.
much more.
Uh-oh, what's... Oh. How about these? Are these good? I must have stuck a bunch of teas on that shelf at some point, and yeah, they were cooking. All right, we are going to spend a couple hours anyway, at least. Just reading this book. Oh, yeah. I thought I already had like 10 hours in this book. But yeah, this is unfortunately one of those places where, you know, you can't have like a fire and do do anything with the crafting table. All right. Now, if I had had another, let's say, skill book I needed to read, like that cooking book. I mean, I'm level 5 cooking, but let's say I was level 4. You know, I would have been able to knock that out completely before I left. Alright. Remember, wolf meat doesn't have quite the calories that deer, moose, bear will have. Still better than rabbit. And let's see what 6 hours gets me. I just want to get up, you know, early so I can get as much done on this coat as possible. Yep. Best thing that could save me right now, though, would be an Aurora. And the thing that you're really gonna have to watch out, remember, this is a custom playthrough, and I think that whole sanity thing, where you know, every few days you got to go sleep in a car or whatever, I just whatever. No. People can spend a week indoors. People who live in the north do it all the time. Let's. There we go. I forgot to put all that firewood down, but that's all right. Oh, back to work. Put it in a full 8. Try to get up a little earlier tomorrow. Get it finished and get packed, and then hopefully leave the day after. But you can see how this can take, you know, a week or change. It's insane. And then just going to go ahead and there we go. I'm just going to set it for something, you know, impossible. I'll just set it for the whole thing. And it'll just go until the sun it gets too dark. An Aurora! I'm going to have to stop it so I can get something to eat and drink. I think. I'm going to go for it. Yes! Yes, never mind. We're leaving probably today. That's what I was really hoping for. And it lasted all night. Beautiful. Got a wolfskin coat. Alright, let's run and go grab a quick nap. Lights are going to go out any second. That was awesome. I couldn't have worked out any better. I was just sitting here thinking in the back of my head, I was like, man, I really don't want to spend any more of this video goofing around with this coat. Want to go. That's a little better. That's a lot better. Grab some tunes. And sleep about 5 hours. Yes! Ah, I'm so excited! Man, almost 78 days. So we're going to take that off and take this off. We're going to put, boom, that on. Alright, so just with this, we're at 41 and 23 on the windproofing. 23 is going to stay. That's not going to change when I switch to the jackets here. But if we put this on, look at that. 45 and 23. Loving it. So we're going from 41 and 20. That is a big bump. And that's why I wanted to make that. Perfect. We get some thick sweaters. I'm telling you. We're in good shape. Fix my boots up. We'll get back and probably a little work on the pants and the gloves. Be good to go. Now the fun part begins. What's going with me? What's getting left behind? What's important to me now? And what might be useful down the road? There we go. Alright, what else do I need to get this day started? A little sip of water, not too much. Remember, I want to be able to drink coffee. So I can do that, though. A lot of clothing weighing me down. Let's do that. Gonna need some water for the trip. Look at my poor knife. I'd say and again, gotta throw in a little more water. Yeah, I'm probably looking at what I'm basically would need to be walking around with. And then I can pick stuff up along the way. Alright, so this is what I get to work with. 77 pounds up to 99. Plus a little bit. I've got some so it's probably going to be right around 80 pounds. 82, huh? That's a little more water than I usually walk out with. That's okay. We'll drop one. Alright. Fuel. Let's open the magic fridge and see what kind of fantastical things that we want to bring with us. Obviously, we're taking the arrows and the down. Want a couple of gun cleaning kits. Whoops. I think I'll just switch out for a better one for right now. Guess I'll bring this pistol back with me. Definitely want to get some of those. I'm fine leaving all these tools. Save those for another trip. Alright. Yeah, 2 huge, big stacks of matches. Definitely want to bring those with me. I should bring all the matches. I'll leave a book. Food-wise, I don't really think I need much from here. Except the coffee. Whoops. Apparently I need everything, huh? I definitely don't need that. And those are in all pretty good shape. God dang it. That one is throwing me off. There. Alright, that leaves me good on that. gonna see about maybe 40. All right, still under. Might as well get those back to where it would make more sense. Dang it. I did use some of it. I was looking for some good, I believe I've been looking for some better flour. It doesn't matter if I go over. Those oats aren't in bad shape either. Okay, how are we doing on these? This one's 5 pounds, this one's 1.4. Perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna grab this and refuel. Alright. But I am going to take that one with me. And then we're at, what, 103 pounds? I know I have that other thermos in there, but I can't, I mean, you just need one, right? Oh, boy. Alright. I'm definitely leaving those. All of those should come back with me, honestly. I'm going to leave one here. We'll leave all the guts. It's about noon, so the temperature should be fine. One quick look around. So obviously when I get back here, right, I'm coming back to a stacked base. Tons of goodies. I'm not going to have to do anything when I get here. I got matches. I got stuff to start a fire. I got firewood to last forever, including all this coal, which I need to start thinking about getting back to Mystery Lake. Let's go see what the... Ooh. Ooh. And I said I'm good with leaving those there. I got my 40 arrow shafts. I don't think I'm leaving anything else too important behind. Everything in here. Oh, I was going to bring this. Okay. Out through the basement. Let's see what the weather's like. Man, I missed that door there. That door is so convenient. You just peek out and then you can see the weather. You can go out there and you can actually do stuff. Yeah, that's annoying. Missing that already. However, I'm wishing I hadn't eaten that stupid bit of meat. Because I have the meat pies that allow me to have more carry weight. And I'd like to use them. Oh man, it's a beautiful day. So I should have, I think, 3 each of these. I'm gonna walk a little ways up here, and then I might eat one of the meat pies. What I'd like to do is get my weight down. I don't think it's. I think I'm too heavy though. I don't think it's gonna bring me up above 108. It might. I don't know. All right, so there's a rope climb. I kind of like to use. To speed up the process of me... Oh, you know what else I don't need? To get up to the signal tower. Oh. Hey, buddy. They're finally here. They haven't been here like the whole time. The wolves, the bear, none of it. No. They love this field usually. Anyway, I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna get to the around the road-ish, and then I think I'm gonna eat that meat pie and see if it gives me enough carry weight to not be encumbered. If I can do that, then I'm just gonna hit this rope. And speed up my exit. Now, I'm also doing something a bit different from me, in that I don't normally leave out this way. I usually leave out from Thompson's Crossing. So, I guess technically there's a chance I can screw this up. Alright, I don't know if Mr. Bear's back here, but I see the rope, so let's go ahead and eat this pie and see if this is going to be worth it. Nope. 107 pounds. What could I drop? I think I'd rather save the time. I've got coal. I can pick up sticks along the way. Yeah, I shouldn't have eaten at all. Alright, let's switch over to the crampons. Make sure that's kicked in, and let's go. Nice. Alright. So, anyway, I hear ptarmigan. Yeah, they're right there. Hey, buddies. Too heavy for me, though. We could leave the sure footing on. It actually helps a little bit. Alright. So, normally I'd be coming that way. I think I need to go up here and then kind of hang left. So when I come here from Mystery Lake, I always head over here. I go to the little hunting stand, and then I go to the signal tower. When I leave, I usually leave from Thompson's Crossings, just because that's generally the way I used to do things, but I'm thinking about changing things up, obviously. So I wanted to leave out this way. And if I think if I do this right, I want to come over here just a little bit further. Like, I don't think I'm going to get lost or anything. Yeah, here it is. There should be a little bit of a road. Ta-da. And this should help me get to where I'm going. So, I'll probably I might end up passing where I actually need to head out. But there'll be a landmark, a big waterfall. If I get to the waterfall, I know I've gone a little too far. But check me out, y'all. 41 degrees because I don't have my improvised on. Boom. 45 degrees, 23. 43, 22 with the ear wrap. Looking good. I mean, I just look good, right? Come on. Yeah. And as I mentioned, if they didn't have the aviator's cap, we'd be rocking the rabbit cap, but don't really need it. Alright, so I think... Yeah, there's my little bridge, so I think I want to turn right here. And leave. So if you watch the series, my thinking was this, at least this time in what I'm doing. If you're watching the series, you at least get an idea of one, one way of in and out. There's my cave. I can see it from here. Right there. And we have made very quick time. Very quick time. Back to on my way back to Mystery Lake. Got my nice pistol now. Let me start using that for some kills. I like to try to use the pistol for hunting, and you just get way more bullets. Try to read as many books as I can before I start shooting with it. But, I mean, you can even pop rabbits with it just to get the score up. And we're on our way, folks. Goodbye, Pleasant Valley. Now, I have two choices here. Well, I mean, actually, I have multiple choices, but... I'm going to use the lantern in here. Right? Yes. I'm going to use the lantern in here. Because to get back into Mystery, we're going to have to go through the dam. And I'm going to use a flare in the dam. If I use a flare in here, it's kind of wasted because this is a short little walk. I wouldn't use very much of the flare. And it would be mostly me walking outside with a flare in my hand. So I'll wait until I get to the dam, and I'll use that instead. And I'll use my little bit of lamp oil here to get out of here. I'm just looking around for any coal that may have spawned in while I was gone, or I missed. Looks like I did a pretty good job. However, the next time I probably come through, like, to head to Pleasant Valley, which will... Oh, there's some. There we go.
Yeah, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Be nice to have some in Mystery Lake. Wait, what did I do wrong? Dead end. Oh, wait, you know what? I think in the big room I'm supposed to... There's the ramp. Okay, yeah. This way. I'm pretty sure I checked all this stuff. Yep. So either I left that coal there, which I kind of doubt, or it's already respawned in. Nice little haul. Definitely going to slow me down, though. Yeah, meat pie or no. The only thing is that when this meat pie wears out, I start slowing down even more because it's going to drop back down to 99. And the other issue is, of course, is that I could use some energy. I got plenty of thirst, so I could drink a coffee. It's pretty much going to fill up my food bar. But I think I'll do that now. Drink a coffee now. It'll slow down my fatigue. Hopefully by the time I'm goofing around in the dam. Oh, good. It didn't really actually fill up the food bar as much as I thought it would. Good. Perfect. Alright, so that'll help me with the fatigue. And then I can eat another meat pie. And hopefully not be crawling all the way back to Mystery... the rest of the way to Mystery Lake. So we're back basically in Mystery Lake. We're in the basin here, or whatever this is called. Not the basin. I actually forget what this place is called. I should probably do some mapping, but I feel bad because A, I don't really want to waste the time. And B, excuse me, let me get over a drink. There's nothing really to see. Even there's like 2 places where you can kind of go the wrong way, but it just leads to a dead end and you just turn around and go right back. So it's, yeah. I do want to run up here, I think it's here, and show you guys. So we found Vaughn's rifle in the very bottom of the dam. I showed you one of the places where you can find it, and now I'm going to show you a third place where you can find it, up here in this cave. So if you don't find it up at the dam, or in Mystery Lake proper, you want to look here. Now we've already discovered it, so it's not going to obviously be here, but... Oh, look. Looks like I already did that. Hey! Well, listen. People watch these series sporadically. That's my excuse for telling the same thing twice. I'd love to grab some sticks, but I really am trying to watch the weight thing. It is going to go away, I think, pretty soon. It has lasted a good while, though. I'm all for these pastries, man. And more cooking recipes. Remember, want to be aware of the wolves up ahead? Could be. There they are. Let's see, I think I'm going out a little too far. But I really lucked out, got great weather. I only had to throw that one piece of cedar and the sticks on the ground. I was able to take the rope, which really speeds up the process. Otherwise, I would have had to walk way around that mountain. Way down the road, hang a left, and then all the way up what we climbed, basically. But like I said, the way I normally do um, Pleasant Valley, I would have left from Thompson's Crossings. I would have still, you still got to leave the same way. Now there's another way down. You can go and another way up. But the way I came was a little bit further away. We didn't have to go past the wolves. A lot of times I just try to show you guys the most direct route to get to a place. And tell you to look for places to, you know, hide from wolves. But this time, you know, it's just a little easier just to show you. It's just, you can just turn left there. It's the same thing. You just walk that little ridge line. Alright. Whew, immediately began to slow down. But I think I'm going to wait until I cross the span over here by the span by the dam. The dam span. And then I'll eat my little pie when I get up there. I might even actually wait till I get to the other side of the dam. Because if I really try to shoot all the way back to the camp office, my fatigue's going to get low. So I must have seen the coffee expiration. You know, just don't look down. There's a deer carcass over here. Sometimes you can find little bits of loot. Nothing too exciting. It's usually just a deer carcass and some rocks. Now this is when I often I do clean. Yeah, I think there can be stuff back here in these pipes. It's not today. Because it's really kind of useless. Not there, okay. I mean, you could leave the window, climb across here, and use it as a feather collector, I suppose. But you have to go through the whole dam and do all that to get to it. I don't know. Again, not wasting the time today. I'll be making the trip again, but there's a good chance that deer carcass is going to get harvested at some point during this playthrough. One of these trips back, I'll get back in and it'll be, you know, mid-morning or whatever, early afternoon. This is definitely one of the brighter sections. I'm going to wait till right about here. Pop the old torch. Let's go. Oh, I was hoping to leave me up a little more than that. I wanted a rosehip pie. Well, we got a little bit of walking to do to get through the dam. I mean, the thing is, even... Alright, so the fatigue's going to start... Once it goes past halfway, my carry weight's going to start to go down. Once that happens, you know, obviously the heavier stuff... Or the heavier I am, the more I'm going to slow down. But I have the increased carry weight, so I don't know it's going to affect me too badly. I mean, by the time I get halfway home, I might be able to eat something again. I mean, technically I could eat something now, but I don't think I wouldn't be able to finish it. I don't think I wouldn't get the full effect. And then, of course, I'd had this little tiny piece of roasted pie. So they've done something. They've changed the lighting. They've turned the lighting back up again. I saw that I had an update. I didn't really check out what it was for, but I'm assuming that's part of the fix, whatever they did. Because it is very, very, very dark in the dam. I mean, I'm assuming this part's still pretty dark. It always has been, but... no need to stick around. It's been looted 3 times, I think. There's still tons of stuff in there. Cloth and reclaimed wood. And if I break down some of those crates, I'm sure I'll find some stuff. Food or clothing or whatever. But yeah, the backpack and the combo with the moose hide satchel is really helping me, you know, get back with 100+ pounds of gear. Like, it wouldn't even be that bad if I hadn't eaten the meat pie. But the meat pie is nothing. I'm going to sneak in here really quick and check the locker, see if there's anything. I might as well just shoot back down with me now. I don't think there's much, just some clothing. Looks like I got all the animal pieces up. Okay. Not a problem. Just wanted to make sure. Oh, I will have to definitely come back up here, too. Now, I know I got a bunch of arrowheads made. Yeah, I'm really curious to see. I want to get back to the house. I'm going to do it in this episode. I know it's been a long video, but I've made longer. I've made much longer. So yeah. Get back to the house. I want to just kind of see what I got going on there. It's been a while. It's been a while. Not only has there been, you know, pauses in the series, because again, I am moving. I'm trying to point that out in every series, by the way. I know I've been saying it, but I'm just going to say it again, you know. But the big move starts, well, alright. I get the keys on the 5th. Probably be 2 weeks of moving stuff back and forth. Getting stuff set up. And then hopefully, within that time period of a couple weeks, should be able to get back to broadcasting pretty much every day like I used to. Times might have to be different. Probably be some evening and even some late night broadcasting. But I'm kind of curious about that. I feel like, you know, evening time would probably be working better, but I do get people who watch me from all over the world, so that's pretty cool. Just go water the Wolfie boys. I mean, if I left anything... Yeah, I knew he was going to end up coming right at me. They have to. It's a video game. But I don't think I left anything in there. And even if I did, I don't think it's worth much. But I got sidetracked. Anyway, I want to get back to the house and see just what I've got laying around. Kind of get them an assessment. Like I said, I definitely want to get a bunch of arrows made next time. And get that archery skill up. Start walking around with bow and arrows. Of course, it's going to be lighter weight, sort of. Because more than likely what I'll do is I'll put the rifle down, even though it weighs 7 pounds, right? And it is lighter. I'll go with the bow and some arrows, and probably the pistol, too. So when you add in the pistol, some bullets for the pistol, the bow, and some arrows, I'm probably still gonna end up carrying around 7 to 8 pounds worth of weaponry. But I do think it's about time to start working on those scores. And of course, eventually you can get the bow up high enough where that's all you need. Really? Okie dokie. I was hoping for a few feathers. Maybe over here by the dead guy in the train car. I thought there was a dead guy in the train car here. Alright, well I guess it's good news. I'm not gonna need to use that rosehip pie. Unfortunately I've got like a pile of these things now because I made some before I left on this journey, I'm pretty sure. And I think I left them on the porch. I don't imagine they're like, I'm sure they're still viable. So, I guess I should be thinking about using some rosehip pies over the next couple days. But yeah, I kind of want to figure out, well, where do I actually want to go from here? Part of me, no, you know what? I just made my decision. Alright, so there's this whole new place, the zone of contamination, that I could go to. And if I'm going to do that, I might as well do that when I head back to Forsaken Airfield. So I might as well just go ahead and do Desolation Point. I don't hear any ptarmigan. Nope. Sometimes they're further up the hill, though. Usually they're right there in the bottom. There she is. Home sweet home. I've taken that picture so many times. Alright. Let's see. We've got some fish on the porch. Nice. Got plenty of meat. In varying stages. I don't have a rock cache up here. I sure don't. Well, I'm glad I grabbed a few of those stones. Ah, there's some base building that needs to go on here for sure. I've been so busy running from place to place, I suppose. Man, oh man. Alright, I got a ton of crap on me. It doesn't look like I left pies, so that's good. Although I think maybe I left them at Trapper's cabin. No. But I think about it. Nice. Alright. So, I don't think I'm going to be able to see too well in here. And I really don't even know the state of how things are. Yeah. Here's a bunch of saplings, though. But more than enough. Oh my goodness, I need to clean this place up. What a mess. Okay. Reclaim wood. Let's drop some tools first. We're not hacksawing anything right now. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'll just put the pistol on the ground right here for now, too. It's whetstone. Maybe that'll work right there. Yeah, you got a bunch of cooking stuff over in this area, so we'll throw a bunch of this on the ground. I really hate this one right here. I think I'll keep the worst coffee on me and try to cook it up. And let's see, we're at 101 pounds. Now we can lose this. I have no idea. I mean, top cabinet's going to be food. It's always food. But I don't have anything to stick in there. I'm going to need a carrot. No, a little further down. Let's see. Alright. Looks like I can throw a bunch of sewing kits and crap in here. Bullets. There we go. Alright, under 99 pounds. That's all I really care about tonight. Let's have a quick look around. Yeah, pretty big mess. Good. I didn't think I had a jerry can here. I wasn't sure. So that'll help me collect the oil from fishing. Alright, I'm gonna get that pistol off the ground. That's gonna make me nervous. These guys. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, kind of wish I brought that second hacksaw. I really thought about it. But maybe I'll pick one up in Coastal Highway. I want to see what's up in the drawers upstairs. Did I put anything in? Nothing in here yet, so we don't have too much stuff going on. Nice. Alright, doing good on storage. Yeah, I don't need any of those. I think everything out here has just been red. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'd say my camp needs some love. Alright. Let's see if I can read an hour of guns, 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 guns. And I'm just gonna sleep / kill time through the night. No, 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 don't pass time. Oh, if I wouldn't have paid attention, I'd have got myself. Alright, yeah. Now we're going to pass some time. Get that sun over the horizon. Just a little bit, anyway. Nice big drink of water. Read my book. Get some sunlight in here. A little bit anyway. Alright. Anything in the cabinet? Yes. Garbage. Beautiful. Tons of storage. So yeah, I've got a lot of I got a lot of stuff to bring back. A lot of stuff in the outliers. I'm betting I haven't read these, right? Nope. Beautiful, yeah. Oh, look at that. 3 pistol skill books I can read before I ever pull the trigger on the pistol. That'll be great. Alright, let's see what's in this drawer. Yep, 20 arrowheads. Lots of arrows. So I'm pretty good. You think you can get some feathers in there, right? Alright. Plenty of down left. Nice. So I can definitely get 20 made. I need to do some more forging at some point, but I do that anyway. Matches. Let's just toss those in that same drawer I threw all that other stuff in just a minute ago. That worked out well. Made carrying matches so much easier. When you get them in a big stack like that. Let's get these maples on the ground. Alright, quick peek through the, obviously my main filing system here. Just get an idea. That should be in there. That doesn't need to be in there. Yeah, it looks like I could pull a couple of those together as well. And I got room in the cooking drawer to put some of that stuff away, maybe. Oh, it's almost 22 pounds, why? Oh, it's all these acorns. Bunch of mushrooms. Teas don't belong in there. A bunch of... Okay. Nice, folks. Let's see. I'm assuming I made snares at some point. Where they are, I couldn't tell you. I probably need to run over to Trapper's Cabin. I'm sure I left some stuff in there. But I've got stuff sitting in Milton. I've got stuff sitting in Broken Railroad. I got stuff sitting in Pleasant Valley. So even though I don't have a ton of stuff here, I got a ton of stuff. It's just going to take multiple trips to get them stacked up here. Got a nice pile of food. Decent morning. But I feel like I always take a picture at the cabin. I'm going to go up, I think, hopefully the weather stays at least kind of like this. I might go up to the watchtower just to get a screenshot. Something different, I don't know. But, good episode. Man, I tell you what. I'm excited to be playing again because I really just, I mean, I know what I needed to do. I needed to get out of Blackrock. I've got other series going on. I've got the move going on, you know. 25 episodes in. We're about 80 days. Doing good, I think. Doing good. Want to keep this one going, you know. I've started quite a few Long Dark series. If you go to my channel, you'll see that. Or the playlists and whatever, but... this time, we're going to 500. It's gonna happen. But got the wolfskin coat. That was the main thing. That's been the impetus for a while. I realized in Black Rock, I just needed more protection. Not guard, but actual just protection from the wind, protection from the cold. Of course, at some point, I'll probably need to up the coats to 2 wolfskin coats. To get the added warmth. Someday we'll probably switch over to a bear coat and maybe just the Mackinac underneath. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll just play it by ear as we do with the weather. It's colder now. I've been to some cold places. We've had some rough days. But I've been pretty lucky with storms. I've been really lucky with storms. Not that they're not happening. They're just happening when I'm happening to be in places where it's kind of not been a big deal. You know? I've either got like a windbreak, or I'm inside sewing. You know, something like that. It's just I've had some really rough, crappy days. It's just I really haven't been affected by it. Look at these little ptarmigan right here. So tempting. I don't really need one though. But doesn't that look like a good screenshot? I think it does. Maybe a little more to the right. Get a little more mountain in it. I don't want to cut the flag off. Come down a little bit. Like that. That'll look better. Alright, so what am I going to do? I need to work on the base. I need to work on the base, that's for sure. I've got meat. I got some fish and everything, so that means I got a couple days. You know, I didn't look for water. I didn't remember seeing any, so I might need to make water and cook the food and everything. But I think I'll be alright. I think a couple of days of maintenance and base building is in order. Shoot. Oh well. I passed. There's a bunch of stones here too. I was just thinking about that. I'll make a trip around the lake. There'll definitely be 50 stones around the lake. I'll get them from there. Remember, I could, since we're going to be walking down this steep hill, if you're worried about it, you can always put these crampons on. Although I went the wide way, so it wasn't quite as steep. Let's go steer. Let's go scare some animals. Hey, what's up, guys? What you doing? It's National Geographic time. Yeah, we'll sneak this lady over to our side. So, yeah, I'm in good shape to spend a couple days doing some base building. I want to get a rock cache together, get a fire outside set up. Get a little deer meat. Just in case. And a skin and a few guts. I'm not really sure how stacked I am on certain things. So let's get a few things real quick. Deer meat never hurts, right? Oh, there goes the weather. All right, quick. I mean, again, I'm switching to the bow and the pistol. Come on. One
I'm not
last
sure I can carry much more.
super simple, easy deer shot. I had to do it. But yeah. And then I've made up my mind. We're going to head through Ravine, through Coastal Highway, through the Cumberland Highway, all the way to Desolation Point. We're going to go all the way out there. We're going to loot it if we survive. And bring that stuff and anything I can get from Crumbling Highway to Coastal Highway. Loot Coastal Highway. And then bring whatever I can back from Coastal Highway to Ravine. Set up another mini base in Coastal Highway so that I can come back and loot it. And then that's pretty much everywhere. That'll be every location visited except for Zone of Contamination in the new place. And then we're just going to live. No. Once I get back, I'll do back from the Desolation Point trip. I'll get set up and then I'll either hit one of my other bases to bring some stuff back here. Or, man, I was thinking of it in the snow. I'll just make that Forsaken Airfield run and just get that done. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be it. I'm going to call this an episode. It was a good run. I had a lot of stuff done. Got the wolfskin coat. We look super cool in. I'd like to get the balaclava, but I don't think that is part of the rewards and with the interloper loot table. I think you... Well, maybe you do. So I think I'll get the technical balaclava, but I won't get the holster, right? Who knows? I've never done it. It's on the list. Alright. Base building and then Desolation Point next episode. Alright, you guys. If you happen to catch us, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. I want to thank everybody who's been watching my videos. Thanks to you guys that are subscribed. And, you know, doing the likes and all those things. Thanks a lot. You guys, I really hope you're having a great day. I'm about to go make dinner. Y'all be good to each other.